Made it hard at the end, but continue to improve, find a little bit better pass balance. Again, very fortunate to win. Glad we did. Nice play by Tony. Difference in the game. Played pretty good defense to the end. Got a little rattled. A lot of work to keep working on. Good to be 4-0 and pleased with the win today.
I feel like you guys are able to kind of generate your own confidence when you guys kind of get back up there. And it feels like they don't really lose their confidence in games anymore.
I think defensively we got a little rattled, gave up some third downs and a couple of drives got a little iffy. But again, a lot of guys have played. I think we've been in our thing long enough to go through. They had a really nice onside kick, executed it really good. Thought we were okay, but the kid kicked it great, gave him a chance. But again, it was nice to keep playing, nice to get a little pressure, and like I say, it was good to close it out. It made it harder than we needed to. But Wake played really, really good. Played hard, thought they would. Again, we're very fortunate to win. Very, very, very proud, very happy.
Maybe you could in a way, was this game, especially weighing in, kind of a wake-up call for your guys, considering what's coming up for you guys next?
I mean, it's the first game we've had the lead at halftime, so no game's been easy for us. We've been going to the end, so if we're not awake, then we're doing a bad job coaching. So, we know conference play is coming. We know in college ball, like we keep saying, you better keep playing. There's a lot of football to play. It takes funny bounces, and you better keep playing. In this day and age in college football, the ball can get downfield, get out in space. There's funny bounces, and you got to keep playing. And so there's a little bit low we had there at that 6, 7, 8 minute mark. We lowered around and let them back in. That's a credit to Wake. They kept playing. We've been pretty good. We can do a little bit better. But again, like I said, I think our team, we've been in some close games, so just kind of where we're at.
You mentioned pressure, Kevin, but it's been a long time since an Indiana football team's had 6 sacks. Can you talk about that?
Well,
caused some pressure.
I don't know. I thought their quarterback looked like he took a shot and looked like I think he took something to his ribs, and we thought that limited some of their running him around, which made him a little bit more of a pocket guy, which I think made it a little bit. Now, he did run some, but he wasn't as effective in the second half as the first half. And I think that allowed us thinking and we got up 21 points. I think it's 31-10. So you knew they were a little bit more pass oriented, so that helped. So we got a little one-dimensional. It was good to see because one of the nemesis of our pass D not being as good as you want is the ability to get pressure, and that doesn't mean blitz all the time. And a couple times we actually tried to blitz and got a couple third downs that they converted, which was good. So we just got to keep working that for me. But Mangieri and Shaw were awesome. Nice to get the big guys inside, making a few plays. I think T. Gray had a couple, and that was good to see.
I think Darius is sacked there late in the third quarter. I think that came with a 3-man rush. What do you kind of make of his game, both defensively, but I think you also lined him up in the backfield in that Jordan Howard run too?
Yeah, we were doing a little bit of that with some. We had a couple of the other deals, a couple of big guy sets just to get a little bit more bodies out there. But again, it was good. I will say though, at the end of the game, their touchdown was against a 3-man rush, and we let them pat the ball on the one seam shot they hit. So it's nice when you go. We don't need to blitz to get pressure, but we got to keep getting pressure, and we'll need it as we get in the Big Ten play. Because now you're playing even stronger lines and run pass combinations. So we're going to keep finding ways to take care of our quarterback and get up to their quarterback.
Ricky Jones didn't play most of the second half.
Yeah, he got rolled his ankle a little bit. We'll see. It's not nothing with the X-ray, so we'll see. Hopefully it'll be fun.
Danny Friend there.
Yeah, he got a knee. Now extended that one. I don't know. It didn't look as good. But I haven't talked to the doctor.
I think you got 160 plus out of Jordan again. Just talk about it.
Well, again, he kind of wears on you, and the line does. We got to find some ways to use him as an advantage and get some better run pass and get some pass game off of that, because today the Bucs got loaded and I thought we let them off the hook and they did a nice defensive plan and really schemed us good. And we got behind some change a little bit there, so we got to find some ways to use him as a runner. Use him now to help. It used to be pass to run. Now it's a little bit of run to pass. Let me see if we can get that going.
You've won 4 games now in a couple different ways. I guess going to Big Ten play, you think you're pretty much prepared for conference play now?
Well, again, we got a lot of improvement to do. Defensively, we still got some cheap plays and missed tackles. Offensively, some balance and just finishing drives and kickers. But we just told them afterwards, man, just kind of keep listening in mind. Let's just keep getting better. You know, I mean, because we can be better. I mean, we're not, you know, it's nice that we've won. It's nice we've struggled and, you know, had our wake-up calls per se, but we got all phases contributing. There's a lot of good football, but there's so many simple things that we can be better at if we can just embrace them. And, you know, the game's not perfect, and there's going to be blunders, but there's so many correctable, cleanable things if we can just kind of just keep buying and believing and keep growing. It's got a chance to be a good year.
I think Nate only threw one pass in the fourth quarter. It was the first play of the fourth quarter. I mean, was it maybe getting a little too conservative?
Well, we had the pick six, you know, that took plays off. Then the onside kick took plays off, so we just lost some possessions. Now, we were trying to, we talked about, hey, keep your mix and your run pass stuff, but we really just didn't execute a couple plays, and we lost some drives because of the pick six, because of the onside kick.
You got that coverage and punting game, which
well, we're trying to just keep evolving. I think one of our deals is we want to be very quote sound. Sometimes we can be very methodical. So we're trying to evolve and just show different looks, do different things, and our kids are mature enough. They're embracing it, they're getting it, and it's going good. So we just do it. And they really had a nice punt team with some of their stuff that we worked very, very hard, because the way they rugby kick, they try to kick it into you and get like, you know, turnovers. So I thought the punting game was huge. It was good for us. I thought we held our own today.
You tempered all the game day stuff, and you mentioned all the things that aren't correctable, fixable. But how big is it to be for heading into this year's weekend?
Well, I wasn't trying to temper game day, except you need to win, and we don't need to get like, it's not my job, our players' job to worry about that. This day and age of social media, it's so easy for people to not play well week after week because you got so many influences, and you're always better than you were or worse than you were. When in reality, you just are what you are, and we're a good team that needs to get a lot better, and that's all we want to talk about. Like, hey, but it's nice that we're on ABC, and it's nice that Game Day's talking about it. And it's nice we're going to start getting better highlights. It's going to help recruiting, and the fans are going to be stronger and more. So everything's going the way we want it. But for our football team, we got to keep the main thing the main thing, and the main thing is we got to keep it up. That's all. The main thing is to keep the main thing the main thing. And our main thing is we want to improve and just keep working. That's all we're doing.
The weather play any factor in play calling there in the second half?
Not really as much. We had some things we wanted to get to, we just didn't get worked up. And then the fourth quarter, we just lost some possessions. So no one's fault.
How important was that field goal at the end of the half to get away?
Huge. Matter of fact, Nate, about us, can't tell you how many times we practiced 8 seconds, no timeouts, 15 seconds on the 30-yard line, no timeouts, and how to get as many plays. We put it, you know, balls on the 12, 16 seconds. How many plays can you run? If you can tackle them bounds, you're done. And so we've done that, and he panicked.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm out on the field tackling him myself. It's like, so thank God that we're able, and the clock operator gives us a second, because we're fortunate. All right, thanks, guys. Appreciate the being here.